You married?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking to get about, hey, I'm about to be 55. I'm about to be double nickel.
Double nickel, yeah?
Double nickel. So.
What you think about it, though?
I want to get
Wait. Let's pretend these cameras ain't here.
Yeah.
It's me and you, Bob Sharpe. I've been talking like they ain't here anyway. What your views on marriage? What do you think?
I would have loved to have gotten married earlier in my career, but my career was the most important thing. So I was no good. I was a terrible father. I probably was a terrible brother, a terrible son. I definitely was a terrible boyfriend because football was the most important thing.
Right.
I was consumed with that. And I was consumed with that because I wanted to get my grandmother and my family out of the conditions that I grew up in. And I said, if I had kids, I didn't want them to spend 1 hour, let alone a year like I spent. So I focused on that. That was the only thing that mattered.
Right.
And I had a lot of women say they could be okay with being with number 2 to football. But when it came right down to it and they see how devout I was in it, they couldn't be.
Right.
And I said, okay. But now I started to realize as I've gotten older in my life, everything that I've accumulated doesn't mean anything if I don't have anybody to share it with. And it took me spending time alone to realize that, yes, Shannon, you're great at what you do. You're in the Hall of Fame. You accomplished a lot. But at the end of the day, who do you share it with?
But then this is the problem. How do you find the right person to share it with when it's still going to be what you have on the table?
Right.
Because this is you. Are they dealing with you for you or what you have to offer? And how you figure that one out? That's the hard part. Even at
well,
this.
I guess I'm going to have to find somebody that has something. And I tell people, look, I want someone to bring something to the picnic besides your appetite. I don't care if it's fork. I don't care if it's napkins.
Right.
I don't care if it's the mashed potatoes with raisins on top. But bring something to the picnic.
Right.
And so we can work from that.
Right.
I don't care if you have kids. I will graciously accept the kids.
Right.
Your family becomes my family.
Yeah.
Because like I would do for my family, if you come to me and say, hey, my mom and dad are having trouble.
Right.
Okay, your mom and dad ain't got no trouble.
Right.
Once you with me,
right.
Your family ain't got your mom and dad ain't got no trouble.
Right.
Your kids ain't got well, they're our kids. They
right.
your kids, they're our kids.
Right.
That's the way I look at it.
I like that. So we have the same mindset. Once that union, everything is united, it's one umbrella.
It's us.
All problems.
It's us.
Okay, I like that. But I like the part where you said, at least bring something to the table. Because I think that's an argument, something that we all have issues with as men. And I think some men that have money, men of wealth, really don't care about times when women have anything to offer because it allows them so much more control when they don't have anything because they have to rely on them.
Yeah, I don't want
ego driven.
Yeah.
Ego driven.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need nothing, I got you.
Right.
And then they able to get away with murder because they got to rely on him.
No, I want you to have your own independence. I don't ever want you to become dependent on me.
Right.
Something I just want you to know that if something were to happen to me, you're more than taken care of.
Right, you good.
The family is taken care of.
Right.
And so that's the thing, Chad, over the last couple of years, I've sat down and realized I need to find someone to love me like I love football. I need to find someone that loves me like I love Undisputed. Love me like I love doing what I'm doing here on Club Shay Shay.
I like that.
So,
ladies, your number still the same? Listen, ladies, call Shannon 323-509-5423.
I got look, but somebody's gonna have to accept me because I'm not an outlaw. I'm a very, very private person. When I say I'm private, I'm ultra private.
Right.
I'm not a red carpet guy. I'm not a post on social media.
Red carpet?
This is what I've learned. People can't F up what they don't know about. The moment somebody knows about something, they'll try to mess it up. I don't care how, I'm doing my own thing. I don't bother nobody. Nobody can ever tell you Shannon Sharpe bothered them or Shannon Sharpe said anything bad about them. But the moment they know something about you, they'll F it up. So for me, I just stay to myself.
But not really, but if I'm not private. I'm very outgoing, especially with the kids, the missus. But if you're not doing nothing wrong, there's really nothing for anybody to F up.
No, but see, here's the thing. What's wrong is that people lie. People lie. And sometimes just the mention of impropriety is enough to sway people's opinion of you.
Right.
I don't need to have done anything, but somebody said I did something. And even when it comes out, well, that didn't happen. Well, it could have happened. He probably paid that person off. And then what?
Right.
Because they're never going to print the retraction like they ran with the original story. It's never as loud.
I like that. That's
so I just stay to myself. I'll find somebody. God, look.
Right.
When I get up, when I fall on my knees every night, Ocho, I ain't gonna lie. I pray. I ask the God to give me strength, guidance, and clarity. I thank Him every morning for allowing me to wake up in my right mind, blood running in my veins, and use of my limbs. But I asked for clarity, and He showed me a lot. And Tyler Perry had something. He says, sometimes people come in your life for a season. Everybody's not meant to be in your life for longevity.
Right.
He says, sometimes people are like rockets, the boosters on the spaceship. They take you up, and then they fall off because that's as far as they need to take you.
Yeah.
I listen to that quote every single day for like the last 6 months. And I realize that now. There are people that have been in my life that were only there for a short period of time, and that was all God meant them to be. I also realized that people pushed me to a height, and that was as far as they could push me. And now it's up to me to take it to go the rest of the way.
I like that.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.